Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading that starts off with the Dark Goddess Oracle, one of our favorites, right, warriors? Good morning, Joanna. How are you? And we've got from that deck, I think it's Nimitona? I'm probably saying it wrong, but she's of Germanic origin. And I want to read a little blurb from this book because this stuff always gets it so on point. You need to get something off your chest. The word, by the way, underneath her name is secrecy. You need to get something off your chest. Bottling up your emotions is not the answer. Talk to a therapist or a good friend you can trust. Don't keep secrets from a partner, for the truth will come out. Someone is keeping a secret from you. It's time to socialize again. You are protected. So she's the archetypal hermit of Germanic origin. So somebody is kind of avoiding the group, trying to keep things a little bit hush hush. And then from the Ghost Tarot, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands in the reverse. And the vibe I get off of this is not so much bad news, which is sometimes what this card represents, especially from the Ghost Tarot. More so that something has yet to be communicated, but it will be. I do feel like somebody is learning that this emotion that they're holding back is kind of eating them alive, right? I agree. All right, so let's call in spirit and have a little bit of wind chime time to start our day. Ooh, or a lot. Sorry, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Happy Tuesday. If you're watching this the day that I post it, we're going to start off with the Rider Waite. Somebody walked away without saying they love you. Somebody left this situation without telling how they truly felt because they were trying to protect themselves. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing? Oh, I hope it gets better. I will send some positive vibes your way for sure. But we've got somebody who's, I think, feeling a bit of regret in terms of how they handled a situation with you. They feel like it wasn't a justifiable way to handle the situation, that maybe even they go so far as to say they are feeling pulled to make things right because they essentially chose what was kind of the selfish path, right? They didn't want to get hurt and tell you what was actually going on, and they ended up hurting themselves by doing that. So it didn't really go the way they were thinking it would, and I think it's because this is somebody who truly has feelings here, and they were trying to, you see how this person's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe that's 1 meter, maybe that's 2 centimeters. I'm not quite sure there. This is somebody who made a snap judgment pertaining to either you or the situation involving you, and decided to do something that they later regretted, which likely is this Eight of Cups walking away. And this could also signify that this person is realizing that they do need to communicate what they did not communicate back here. Oh. What does that say to you, those of you that have been studying tarot or watching it for a while? Because this screams, hi, yes, I really miss you. Turns out I love you, and really kind of just want to like marry you tomorrow. Is that cool? Just look at this. If you were to be any of the masculine energies, the King of Pentacles is the most loyal, the most responsible, the most practical, but also paired with the Hierophant, this is somebody who has like convictions, right? They know themselves, they know what they want, they feel a strong urge to be in a committed relationship with you. How's it going, Voodoo? All right. I'm going to stick with the Rider-Waite because I do love this deck so very much. Let's see what else we have for you guys. Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody feels like they made the wrong choice when they walked away. And they've been watching you. I bet you can feel this energy. Maybe there's actually somebody who likes your comments or your photos and you suspect it might be them. They may even use a fake account or look through a third, like a mutual friend's account. But this is somebody who is still watching. They also have been kind of processing how they feel, both in terms of the love situation and how they treated you, and deciding that they probably need to do something to finally be honest and let the truth come out. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing? Oh, that's very nice of you, Tarot Destroyer. We have Justice. This is clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Wands in the reverse, which as a pair would really be, you know, an unjustifiable breakup or an unjustifiable ending in love. I told you guys, this person wants to balance the scales. They want to do right by you. They want to put in time and effort. This is somebody who has good intentions. All right. Nine of Cups, the World. Wow, you guys, these are all really positive cards. The communication is going to be about what this person desires. I think it literally, because let's pull back here and include the Eight of Pentacles. So this communication is telling you that they're ready to put in the work. They want to show you that they've changed. They want to show you what they want. They want to be with you. And with the World, they're ready to maybe even travel to see you if you aren't near them. But more importantly, I see this as I want a new chapter. I want to do things right. I want to actually be with you. I don't feel like this is somebody who dated you. We might find that I'm wrong in that, but I feel like this is more so somebody who never got the chance to say how they felt, probably because there were other people involved that made them feel like it was a bad idea to pursue. But they can't forget about you. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't turn off my notifications. You are their Empress. This, by the way, is giving me Taurus vibes because the Hierophant and the Empress both, I don't know, and the King of Pentacles, like there's such stability here. This is somebody who has worked really hard to address whatever healing or trauma that they needed to. And it's giving off this, like, I'm really ready for something real kind of energy. So this is a really positive reading. All right, let's see. I think it's only fitting since Miss Lynn is here. I'll use the noisy cards. These have holograms, so they're pretty excellent. Queen of Swords, Page of Cups. So interesting that we have two pages. You know, the pages can represent kind of a younger, maybe even a little bit naive, or in some situations, immature energy. And I feel like somebody was a little bit intimidated, or maybe still is, by your intelligence or your overall ability to protect your own boundaries and standards. You're somebody that asks for respect. And if it's not given to you, then you remove yourself from the situation. So I feel like you've already demonstrated to this person that you are not here for the shenanigans. If they want to treat you right, then you will do the same. There's something here about wanting to apologize, but I really feel like the majority of this could be somebody who's slightly younger than you, somebody who felt like they needed to grow up a little bit before they could be with you, and somebody who wants to make an offer along with an apology. So it's a pretty loud card in this reading. And there's a lot of respect here. They really look up to you and think that you have a pretty interesting but solid grasp on reality, right? Ah, hello, Christina. How are you? Hello, full girl. Ooh, Lordy. So, their desire to make things right in this situation after feeling like they did not treat you the way you deserved, this is clarifying the Justice card, by the way, is they feel like they need to demonstrate that they want to, like, take care of you. They want to maybe give you a gift of some sort, make things easier for you, especially if with the Tower, you've gone through any significant changes here. I think there's an element of, for some of you, having the rug ripped out from underneath you. Um, there's a lot of upheaval, or just maybe even an understanding that you have to remove yourself from one situation and go to a different one. So this person wants to make it easier for you. They feel like you deserve a break. You guys make my day. So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This feels to me like someone was in denial. They didn't want to feel what they felt for you. There could have been a barrier. I think there was somebody particularly prone to emotional outburst that represented a barrier or an obstacle between you and this person. There was a threat of somebody being unreasonable, difficult, and probably likely to lash out. And this has effectively, or did convince this person to keep their feelings to themselves when they had the opportunity to tell you that they cared about you. But there's a change happening. There's something that might be removing this obstacle, especially if this is kind of one of those like divine unions meant to be kind of things, right? You guys, I am so excited at all of you being here right now. Like, you've provided a good place for others to come to talk about difficult things that you go through, and that makes me really happy. Ooh, interesting. The World in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. This feels like the truth is eating them alive. They don't see an end in sight. They don't see any changes in terms of how they feel. What's up, Mountain Girl? I hope you're having a good day. You're good, you're good. So, do you see how there's like it's emanating from this person, the Page of Swords in the reverse? I feel like there's something here about accepting that you can't bottle up those emotions. Like our Dark Goddess energy told us, there's something here about your energy, your emotions can't be stifled, right? You do have to at some point do something about it. And this person, I think, has only grown to appreciate you further because this is clarifying the Empress. There's an element here of thinking maybe that they could find a similar energy elsewhere that would be less guarded by somebody unpredictable or less obstructed, right? But they can't get you off their mind. They have to find an opportunity to get this off their chest. All right. We're going to go with the Beginner's Tarot. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody feels like in the past when they had an opportunity to tell you how they felt, they were just a little bit stubborn. They know that they should have made a different choice now, but in the moment it felt like it was the right choice to separate. It was an avoidance of that choice, right? They didn't really know how they could back up that decision. And so they decided to just like get the out. I'm trying not to swear because I don't know how bad YouTube's going to be with it. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing? Thank you for bringing such positive energy into the chat room. I appreciate you. So, King of Pentacles in the reverse, definitely somebody who felt like they weren't quite ready for a relationship or to offer something of substance, right? This could have been somebody who is just coming out of a relationship or just kind of struggling to get certain elements of their life figured out where they could actually offer a meaningful relationship, right? So we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Dun, dun, dun. Well, it looks like somebody has changed their mind. I walked away. I tried real hard to forget you, but I couldn't. Searching for you. Like right now, I'm hearing Patsy Cline, Walking After Midnight. Like this person was trying to busy their mind, trying to forget about you, trying to maybe even find somebody different to spend their time with. But deep down, they knew that they loved you. Like this is both of you looking at the moon, wondering if the other one is thinking about that person and looking at the moon and saying, like, there's a connection here that's real. There could be a Pisces involved or Pisces in your chart somewhere. And I also feel like there's somebody who is a little bit concerned that they are romanticizing a situation that was really just a disappointment because this person didn't really say anything that would suggest they do like absolutely love you. But this is somebody who's seeking for stability. And when they think about stability and when they think about love, they think about you. They think you would be like the ideal partner. There's passion here, but also the ability to build something, right? Exactly, Jeremy. That's the idea. Four of Swords. So you may be seeing fours because we have 2 4s in a row here. But we also have a sense that somebody has found stability in a difficult time. And it's going to provide for some reflection, some introspection, maybe decision making. And it's really bringing about these truths, right? The honesty behind the emotion and why somebody can't get you out of their head. Kylie Minogue. Queen of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Wands. This person feels like there has been too much difficulty in your life. They feel like there have been too many people that have done you wrong, even though you have attempted to be a good force in their life. And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, I also sense that this person sees that there are people who are jealous of you or who just try to get in your way because they can't do what you do, or you maybe come across as a little bit lucky and also unlucky, right? Like things go well for you, but people also tend to, I think, treat you poorly because they don't have what you have as far as that energy. Then with the 7 of Wands, there's this sense this person, they can't protect you the way they want to protect you from a distance. So there's a desire to be closer to you and have, I think like the ability to pull you in close is something that I really feel. All right, we're going to go with the Masonic Tarot. And then I think we need a little bit of Oracle in our life because this is pretty tarot heavy. Maybe some Gypsy Oracle. Ace of Chalices. There's an offer of love here. And this offer is something that enables you to move out of a difficult situation and into a more peaceful and tranquil existence. Aww. They want to take care of you. We have the Five of Gold in the reverse. In the Masonic Tarot, the gold would be equivalent to fire because gold is made in fire. Sorry if you guys hear me explain that too often, but don't want you to confuse it with pentacles. So this is saying somebody recognizes that a love with you would be a love that does not spend its time arguing. It would be something that would be much more peaceful, right? They see your love as that unconditional kind of love instead of some of the more like toxic or codependent love, right? But we also have a situation here where this person has a bit of inner conflict to deal with. They need to figure out how to resolve whatever that obstacle is or whatever makes them feel like this is not necessarily a love that they were supposed to have, because they do feel like this is in some way a betrayal. King of Chalices. Three of Wands or Three of Gold in the upright. Six of Cups in the reverse. So this person is concerned that if they approach you with this offer of love, that you will look at it as if it is the same quality as the one you maybe would have to reject or walk away from. There's definitely a concern here that you will see them as who they were previously. So there's a focus or kind of, I don't know, like underscoring in terms of the importance. When they come to you, they feel like they have to say, I want to prove to you that I am a better person, that I can treat you the way you deserve to be treated, right? Amen, Patricia. So this person wants to communicate how they feel, but they are expecting you to see them as that immature, incapable, not very communicative person who walked away. And, you do have to apologize sometimes when those things happen, but they're hoping that you have an open mind when they do come forward. All right. I think we will go with the Love Oracle, Patricia. If you're talking about the Romance Angels, tell me if you were talking about something else. Hi there, Sharon. How are you doing today? Oh my. Reconciliation. And you're being encouraged to flirt. This person misses you. Again, this is for people who want this person to come back if they come correct, because this is somebody who has learned their lesson. So you're being asked to extend your lighthearted energy to this person. This person thinks about how you make them laugh and that they trust you. This may be somebody who is not very accustomed to trusting anybody. They may have been through just as much or worse than you. And as a result, there's a sense here that you have to both kind of move past some difficulties that you've been through in order to be able to trust each other and acknowledge that this is that good kind of love, right? How are you? Is it Desiree or Desiree? I love Escalera though. ¿Hablas español? Good luck, Voodoo. All right, so let's continue with, I think we'll go with the Morgan Greer. Eight of Pentacles again. So we have that up here. It's always nice to see repeated messages or, like Eight of Cups in the upright, Eight of Cups in the reverse, somebody learning their lesson, right? This is somebody who realizes that they don't want that superficial kind of love anymore. It only left them feeling empty or used or alone, like they didn't have anybody to trust. So, with the death in the reverse, they're realizing this love that they feel for you is not going away. So, they can either be, miserable and miss you, or they can change and be able to put in that. Um, Effort and dedication that you deserve, right? Four of Cups in the reverse. They are moving away from that discontentedness that they felt, whether it was in a different relationship or just on their own, so that they can move towards what it is that they truly want. And this is fast moving energy clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse. So they are deciding there's a sense of urgency here. They have to help you, they have to communicate with you, they have to be honest, right? So, wow. We have that Page of Wands coming out again, but this is after a sense of loss. So, for those of you who are wondering why they couldn't have just found their cojones earlier on, there was a need for them to experience the loss of someone like you before they could really realize the importance of them growing up. For some of you, it's too late. But I think for the majority of you, this person is determined to demonstrate to you just how good they want to treat you, just how much they've changed. We've got a lot of positive energy here. And I think there's something, at the very least, if you don't want to be with this person, I think there's at least something nice they want to do for you, to feel better about how they treated you. And for some of you, this is a pretty important gift or something that would enable you to make your life a lot easier. Hi there, Jaya Sankar. How are you doing? We have the Five of Swords. Interesting, because it's right underneath the Four of Swords. The progression is nice, except for there is an element here that you've been healing from the same person mistreating you over and over again. This person has picked up on a pattern of you letting somebody do something to you that you shouldn't have let them do. Now, you're also coming across as the Queen of Swords, so I get a sense that you've also kind of inspired this person in terms of you went through similar things where people used you, perhaps for your money, and this person went through that same thing, right? And you inspired them in some way to change how they were acting towards other people based on that situation. So when they see this person that has been mistreating you or the person who has tried to sabotage your new beginning, it makes them upset, but there's also an element here that there's a friendship or maybe they work together, maybe they're brothers, maybe they're, you know, two friends who went to college together. Whatever it is, there's a sense here that somebody is judging another person that they maybe used to call a friend for how they treated you. And this Seven of Wands, which can also mean correct timing, right? Right time, right place. There is a clarification here telling me that you are healing from this betrayal. You are moving forward. And even though if it, might take a little bit longer than you would like it to, doesn't it always? There is a sense that you are able to kind of surprise people with your ability to persist despite difficulty, right? Zoom. Yeah, I don't miss Zoom. I don't know. All right, let's get some Gypsy Oracle, shall we? Tell me more about the Six of Swords, please. Doctor. I'm hearing some really bad 80s music, which is to say really good 80s music. They want to make you feel better. They want to take care of you. They want to like play nurse. They also want to talk to you. They feel like you always make them feel better, but they want to make you feel better in a situation that's really difficult pertaining to your living situation. Tell me about the Three of Gold, please. Yeah, you may know that there's a communication or conversation coming in. This is going to be a little bit delicate. There's going to be somebody who wants to prevent you from having this conversation. There's going to be somebody who wants to get in between you and this person who wants to treat you right. Wait, why are you saying that, Christina? But yeah, this person is going to show you how it should be done, and it's going to make it that much more of a contrast. Who has been trying to sabotage you, just how lame they are, right? These two next to each other, it's like somebody with good intent who just wants to help you, and another person who wants to basically keep you stuck. All right, tell me about the Lovers in the reverse, please. Scholar. I don't know why that's making me laugh. You may have said something along the lines of, really? You're going to regret that move. Just telling you. And this person, it's almost like the Kevin Hart, like, you gonna learn today. Like, this person is learning through your absence just how right you were, or just how amazing you are, or just how unreplaceable you are. This melancholy is a big deal. This person has not felt this way about anyone, and it's making them realize they have to do something different. You sure are. Yes, yes. I don't know, get creative. I know you have an interesting mind. Yes, it is true. It is true. And that's why we have to challenge ourselves each day to be an inspiration to others, right? How can I be a positive influence instead of reinforcing some of those negative elements that are kind of conditioned in us, right? Or those things that we are challenged to break from a generational curse standpoint, like those decisions we make in love, how we raise children, how we spend money, whatever it is. How can we improve, right? Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, please. Somebody may demonstrate how much they are ready to put in effort and time and be there for you by helping you with a child or children that you have. They feel like whoever you're married to, if you're married, or they feel like whoever you might be interested in currently is a bit hopeless or a bit cruel to you and doesn't do their fair share of work. Now, for others of you, if you don't have a child, it could be, you've wanted to have a child and this person won't move forward in that venture with you. Others of you are finding out that you have approached this relationship with good intent and this other person has not. For some of you, that could be infidelity. For others of you, that could be not really like lifting their fair share, right? Maybe they rely on you financially, or they have been talking about you behind your back. It's just been kind of an unfulfilling relationship or unreliable relationship. Sweetheart in the reverse. This person has at times tried to make you feel less than or little, and they do so in order to prop themselves up because they actually have insecurities of their own, and they are threatened by the way that you do you seem really resilient, right? So it's almost like they view you as a punching bag and they can, retain or improve their own mood by putting you down because they know you'll be fine the next day, anyways. And allow me to tell you, you are amazing. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for. And whenever people are trying to put you down, remember they're really just talking to themselves. And they're threatened that you might find happiness on your own. And that's something you're entirely capable of doing if you're stuck with somebody that is mistreating you. I encourage you to have a conversation that stipulates these are my boundaries and these are my standards, and you have thus far failed me. Maybe you're already done with the situation and you're ready to get the hell out. But if you aren't, if you want to give them one more chance, tell them exactly how it goes, like a contract. If you mess this up, I'm gone. But at least you know. At least you have control, right? But I'm not taking that anymore. I'm better than that, and you know it. Because you are. You deserve the best. You don't deserve to be kicked around because somebody has insecurities. You deserve to be loved. So, this person who thinks that they can inflate their own sense of ego by making you feel bad is really just threatened by you. Feel free to say that to them and see how they respond. I guarantee you they'll be overly emotional and argumentative. Guarantee you. Because they are hurting inside and they think the right way to deal with that is by hurting you. And that's not cool. Hi there, Rebel. Welcome. Seven of Wands, please. Frivolity. This butterfly is definitely something that is communicating transformation to me. This person who has tried to keep you down or make you feel less about yourself is somebody who has seen you change, somebody who has seen you transform into a better person, right? And this is making them perhaps lash out at you more because they realize there are other people who may find you attractive, other people who would like to treat you better, other people who bring out this sense of life in you. If they see you, not even necessarily straight up flirting, but see you just in a good mood, making somebody else laugh, it irritates this person. Well, when I'm with somebody that I care about, friend or partner, whatever it is, and they make somebody laugh, that makes me feel good. Why? Because I'm a healthy person who doesn't feel like I get my kicks off somebody else's misery. That's why. If somebody is doing good and you know they have good intent towards you, there's no reason to insert that insecure, jealous BS into that situation. You either have the confidence in the relationship that you're in or you don't. Period. And this person is threatened because they see there are other people that want to treat you better. So what are they doing? They're treating you worse. And that's not going to fly. Not for my warriors. You guys deserve somebody that makes you happy, who likes how you and your energy influence those around you to also be happier, because that's a beautiful thing. That's something that should be protected, right? All right, so let's move to we'll go with the Crow Tarot, just a couple, and then I think I'll go with the Spiritual AF deck to finish off. So I wanted to put that Queen of Wands on top of the Empress. There is a change in your luck here. There is something that you've had anxiety about, something that you know is brought to you or is a gift to you for a reason, right? It's something that is in your line of, I don't know, it came to you as a sign that you've been doing something right. And yet somebody wants to make you feel bad about this. There's anxiety pertaining to this offer or this gift that has come into you. And I feel like you are acknowledging for once that this is because somebody is threatened. somebody doesn't want you to take this gift or take advantage of this opportunity because it's a threat to them. And this is your clue. This is your opportunity to realize you've been protecting something that doesn't protect you. You have been passing by opportunities for somebody who doesn't treat you like a good opportunity. And you're being asked to acknowledge that you are this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands often is depicted as a very beautiful feminine energy. And we talk about her as somebody that can make other people fall in love really easily, right? There's something alluring, right? But there is also a warrior queen in there, right, warriors? So there is somebody who's been through a lot of battles, somebody who has fought their way through difficulty and surprised people with their tenacity. So don't forget that about yourself. You are the Queen of Wands. You've been through much worse, and you will continue to hold your head up high because you're a good person. So don't let somebody hold you back. Not somebody who won't fight for you, right? Tell me about the Death in the reverse, please. Sorry, guys. Devil in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Death in the reverse is somebody realizing just how much they love you, that it will not stop, right? And that they made a mistake. Oops. Knight of Cups in the reverse, indicating somebody didn't make their offer, even though with the Queen of Cups, we know somebody's in love. They see you as this beloved, kind, compassionate, feminine energy. You may be pretty intuitive as well, but you've been able to work through a lot of difficult situations in a way that is admirable. And this person really does look up to you. They feel like you are, like chef's kiss, that kind of thing, right? All right, let's see. We'll get a couple on the Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Lovers. When you decide something is over, you decide it like pretty significantly, but you may be taking too long to make a decision here, and you're being asked by Spirit to make the right decision for you and your loved ones, and to do so, without putzing around, basically. Three of Wands. Something about a gift coming to you, an offer coming to you. And I feel like when you get this offer, you just kind of sit there and stare at it like, oh, well, what do I do with that? I suppose I should do something about it. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll get that again, but can I really do that? Yeah, you sure can. And feel free while you're doing it or right before you're about to do it, watch me. Have a little attitude about it. Why not, right? There's somebody who expects you to make the wrong decision because they feel like they can control you. And I don't know about you, but I love surprising people, especially the kind that try to manipulate me. Oh, that's right. You thought my kindness was weakness. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Watch me. Right? Thanks, guys. You were awesome. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. This is you. Trying to watch for any sign that this person who has every right, every understanding, every motivation, every reason to change their perspective on this thing, and they're not. They're being stubborn and unwilling to look at the situation from the point of view that you would like them to, which seems probably pretty realistic or practical. This person is being difficult because they want to be difficult. Tell me about the Justice card, please. We have the Empress in the reverse and the Three of Cups. All right, so let's talk about guilt for a second. When you are a Queen of Cups energy and you are kind, compassionate, and caring, again, you get that weakness for kindness situation, right? And this is kind of a test. This is you being able to demonstrate that when you need something, when you need to take care of yourself, you are able to do it, even if it's at the cost of somebody you care about who doesn't protect you or care for you. If this person is an Empress in the reverse, meaning basically your opposite, because you came out as the Empress. This is somebody who is not kind and caring in the way that you are. This is somebody who quite often is selfish or self-involved, not really thinking about the consequences for other people. And they're sitting here waiting for you to do what's right for them instead of what's right for you. They're counting on what has happened in the past and how you choose other people over you in order to continue to use or manipulate you. So don't. You can get off that bus anytime you want. And I know I say that lightly, not knowing any of the situation, well, maybe a little bit, but you got to believe in yourself. And then you get to that point where you can actually do the thing that you need to do for yourself, right? So do me a favor and talk to yourself or talk about yourself in the most positive way you can. Maybe you have to start off and just do it for an hour and see how that goes. And then you build up to doing it for an entire day. You don't say anything negative about yourself, and you don't let anybody else say anything negative about yourself. You can take some constructive criticism. Could my desk be a little bit cleaner right now? Yeah, it totally could. But you don't have to let people influence your self-worth in a negative way when that's all they've been doing, when you know that you don't deserve that, right? We have the Eight of Swords. Somebody is trying to keep you stuck. Somebody wants to blindfold you or make it seem like somebody that you know you can trust is not trustworthy. But why would somebody do that? Why would somebody want to keep you stuck? Because they love you? No. I don't want you to stay stuck. And that's a much better intent for you than whoever is claiming to protect you or love you. This person wants you to not be able to move, wants you to not be able to do the thing that's right for you. So they're counting on Emperor in the reverse energy. They're counting on you not speaking up for what you need or what you want. But you're a warrior. So they are underestimating your energy. Queen of Pentacles. They expect you to be loyal to them even when it hurts you. And that's not fair. You deserve somebody who wants your loyalty because they offer you that same loyalty and because they want to take care of you, right? Somebody who wants to see you happy. Big girl panties indeed. You guys, I love the positive energy you put in the chat room. Thank you so much for doing that. King of Chalices is clarified by the Six of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who is living in the past and wanting to keep you prisoner there. But you know there is a brighter future ahead of you. Ten of Swords. There is a pretty significant betrayal here, or a sense that there is like a willingness to do something and not feel bad about it. Maybe this person is a little too comfortable seeing you cry. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. Page of Wands in the reverse. And the star just fell out. This person feels like let me just clarify that. The person who would like to make things right, who walked away, not the person who has been trying to keep you stuck. The person who walked away is a little bit concerned that their lack of communication has impacted your hope for the future. So, part of why they want to do something to make things right for you is they deserve, or they feel that you deserve hope, more hope than you probably already have, right? Hi, Princessa. How are you? All right, let's go with soulmate, please. What can you tell me about soulmate? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. This feels like somebody who knows they took a wrong turn and that it was against their better judgment. With the Hermit in the reverse, interesting because our very first card from the Dark Goddess Oracle was about somebody being a hermit, right? And you're asking for guidance without being willing to take the action on it. This is like, okay, so the person who wants to do right by you, they know that they should have done something different. They should have been more communicative with you, and they maybe should have like made an offer. But with the Hermit in the reverse, there's also an element here that somebody knows it's time to come out from hiding and have this conversation. Maybe you also need to come out from hiding a little bit. You would know. Warriors unite. The Moon in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's ready for this to come out. They're ready to share this secret admiration or love for you. Great. Here is the Spiritual AF cards, and then I think we'll probably call it there because they might mess with my audio if I keep going too much longer. You guys, I don't know if it's showing that backwards or not, but it says you can learn a lot of good lessons from a few effed up people. Amen. You sure can. But we have that Queen of Wands energy, so we know that you have been able to learn from those situations, grow from those situations, and move forward, right? So you can do that. You already know that you're capable of it. Oh, hello. We have Be Kind-Hearted AF and Full O Love. Maybe you're Irish or Irish descent. And then at the bottom it says, but maintain boundaries like a mofo. Queen of Swords energy, right? So, by the way, we did have all four queens and the Empress come out. So take a moment and give yourself a high five for being well-rounded and amazing. We have the moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts feeling like one. Now, this is interesting because I feel like this is not necessarily for you specifically. I think this is for many of you, but I also feel like this is for the person who feels like they have to come out of hiding and tell you how they feel about you. They have maybe been a little bit negative or pessimistic about a situation instead of taking action and looking at themselves as assertive and capable, right? So focus on the positive and don't spend too much time thinking about the negative, okay? In other words, if you have a brand new sparkly love offer come in from somebody who wants to show you that they are willing to put in the effort and make you happy, don't attribute all the pain and difficulty you've been through with other people who are unhealed to that person. We got to give ourselves an opportunity to be happy, and we do that by having an open heart or an open mind, and then using the discernment and intuition to remove ourselves if it ends up not being good for us, right? I love these cards. I should use them more often. I sometimes forget about them. All right, so we have To Thine Own Ass Be True. Why not? Being weird AF is better than being boring as hell. You guys, if I write a memoir, this should be like my subtitle, tagline, whatever you want to call it, because I don't care. I don't care if people think that I'm stupid or weird or doing things in a different way. You do you and I'll do me. Worry about yourself. If I'm like normal, that just means that I'm forgettable. I would much rather be my own brand of Carmen weirdness and be unforgettable, even if it means you don't like me. Oh, wow. Because, just have to exhale that shit and not care, right? Because if you spend too much time thinking about what other people think about you, you end up living a life for other people instead of for yourself. No thanks. All right, you guys, I think I'll end it there, but I really appreciate all of you for joining me. I think I'll go hang out with Hambone, but I'm sending you a giant hug, some positivity, believe in yourself, and do what makes you happy, okay? I know you've got that good moral compass and that good intent, so it will guide you well. Thank you. And thank you for being so nice to everyone in the chat. I want this to be a great place for you all to get some healing, okay? Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be back in a little bit.